Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Honest and Unfiltered, where we talk about all the things. And today we're going to start a series called Stop Doing That. So it's kind of weird. It's something that I've seen over and over and over and over and over again with both genders, I might add. And I want us to stop caring about what size clothing we wear. It sounds like a little thing, but I know that it is this huge adjustment for people when it comes to self-image and self-doubt. So I have all these different friends and stuff who, they're gonna be in a wedding and the bride will like ask them for, what size dress they wear for the bridesmaid dresses or the groomsmen, like what size suit they wear. And they'll be like, okay, well, it's like 6 months away, and I'll lose weight by then. I'm gonna lose like 15 pounds. So I'm gonna say a size or two below what I really am. And then, does it happen? Hardly ever, right? Like sometimes we gain weight, or like we hardly ever lose the weight we say we're gonna lose for that specific thing. And then you show up at the wedding, and you're like trying to get into your suit or your dress, and it's tight and uncomfortable, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you feel so uncomfortable, and you feel sort of ashamed that like you couldn't lose the weight or whatever it was that you had planned to do. And it's terrible. Like it's just the worst situation, where if you just said like the appropriate size, then without feeling guilty about it, or like, oh, they're gonna know that I'm a size, 16 or what, I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Like with most clothing, you're whether high or low. I mean, if you're underweight, you're like, God, I hate them a size extra small. And then if you're overweight, you're like, oh, 2X, why? 3X, why? And it doesn't, nobody cares. Like, I've never met someone who comes up and is like, oh, are you wearing an extra large? Yeah, I can tell. No one does that. If they do, it's weird. So drop that person out. But I mean, no one's gonna see the tag. No one's gonna care, and you're gonna feel the most comfortable with whatever size looks the best, right? If it flows nicely, if it feels good, if it's comfortable, if it's got enough room for your shoulders and your, anything. And let's be perfectly honest, like the sizes are ridiculous. Okay? I'm going to give you an example. Yeah, I'm going to give you an example. So, sizes are completely arbitrary. Like, especially, I don't know as much about men's clothing, but with women's clothing, the sizes are ridiculous. So, I don't know, I'll move this down here for a second. I want to show you. Are you ready? This dress. Does anyone want to take a guess at what size this dress is? Anyway? I'm 5'10", I weigh 165 pounds. Anybody? This dress is a size extra large. Okay, so hold that in your thought for one moment, okay? Hi, I'm back. Okay, now, this dress. Right? Fits me equally as well as the other one. It's comfortable, it's good. This dress, anybody want to guess what size? Anybody? Go ahead, make guesses. It's a small. So, an extra large and a small both fit me the same. Usually I'm like a medium, sometimes a large, depending on what, I'm buying or whatever. Dresses, I'm usually medium, or shirts or whatever. But it's like, unless you try it on and you know the brand, I mean, it's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, this is a small. It fits me great. I even have like some room, I mean, it's like not tight at all. And let's face it, like, I'm not a small person, but I'm also not necessarily like an extra large person. So I don't know. I just got whatever dress fit me the best out of the sizes that were available. So, And that's it. I mean, that's all you need to do. So if we could take this like stigma away from larger sizes or really small sizes, if you're kind of considered underweight or overweight, then we should do that. We should not care. Because if you're gonna look at me in this dress, you know, like I said, you're not gonna be like, I wonder what size she's wearing. We don't do that. I don't do that. Do you do that? Do you look at people and you're like, I wonder, are they wearing a size 18 dress? Nobody does that. So stop doing that. We'll just stop caring about sizes and just get whatever makes you feel the best with it on. And pretend like the tag doesn't exist. Once you get it, just like rip the tag off. Boom, it's done. It doesn't have a size. It's just a piece of clothing. But it just doesn't make sense. And it's not something that we should allow our self-doubt to really get in our heads about it. Because all these little things like this, they add up and they crush you and they make you feel so awful about yourself for no reason. And like I said, I've done it over and over again. And it's just like once you get to the point where you start to care less about some of these things, it is just like this huge relief. And it frees you up to do so much. And it gives you so much more energy because you're not spending that time and energy worrying about and fretting about and dwelling on some of these kind of unnecessary things that really shouldn't matter. So that's episode 1 of Stop Doing That.